Yeah, I mean, there's that old phrase, is it going to be a lamb or a lion? It's an easy choice tonight. All of Western New York feeling the effects of this sloppy spring snowstorm that's going to go until about 1 o'clock tomorrow. By the noon hour, we'll see some improvement. Right now, this is a view of downtown Buffalo. Snow-covered streets, everybody's going under speed. It's certainly not the worst snow we've ever had. We're not even going to joke about that. We've had a lot worse, but it is going to be disruptive for a number of reasons. It's a very slick, slippery snow. It's very wet. And the other thing is that's going to bring down some power lines. We touched on that. There's about 5,000 folks without power. And with this continuing, that may increase overnight. Look at this. It's all a rain event and wind along the coast. If you have travel plans to any of these hubs tomorrow, and even ours, trying to get out, you want to check ahead. Let's go ahead and get into the forecast here as we look at Western New York. Just about all of our viewing area, even McKenna-Potter County, now switching over to snow. It took a little while for others. The Thruway corridor covered in snow. Some of the heaviest amounts out here in Wyoming County. Blaisdell just coming in at 4. There's already on the ground greater than 6 inches in a number of locations. Southern Erie, Wyoming, even Genesee County, even Niagara County is now getting covered in snow. Those things you see right here popping on the screen, those are thunderbolts. We have thunder snow in here, some very intense heavy wet snow. It's coming down more than an inch an hour. That's about what the plows can handle. Even the salt is getting smothered by the snow. This is the changeover as it occurs down here. Temperature plays a huge role in this. Just a couple degrees, we could be a cold rain or a wet snow. The wind now decidedly Canadian, coming right out of the north, and there you can see 34 degrees. That's about the tipping point of where it goes rain to snow. Let me introduce you to Friday. A lot of kids, and I mean a lot of kids. If you haven't checked out the closings at WKBW.com, you'd be prepared to go through a bunch of them. Here we go. Tomorrow morning, it's still coming down in the pre-dawn hours. Autumn and Aaron going to get you out the door, those that need to get out. If you don't stay home, that snow continues. When should you shovel? Well, if you want to wait until between 9 and noon, that's when we're going to sweep out the snow. It never does warm up. Mind you, that's a 20-mile-an-hour wind, so it's going to feel like it's in the teens, and at least we'll break out of this, and you can see all the way to the end of the day. It's not coming back. Once the snow ends in the morning at your house, you are free to move about the area. Here's another view of the snow as we continue to see it. The last to see it leave going to be along the 390. First ones to see it go going to be the Niagara County area. That's why your totals will be a little bit less. The reason we're kind of pinpointing Springville to Warsaw, you're going to see the snow linger a little longer. Eventually, this all exits the coast, but not until late in the day. That's why I was saying if you have plans to go that direction, look ahead. For most folks, this is a snowblower storm, and even the snowblowers with snow this heavy, they're going to start to churn and chunk and get stuck. Don't put your hand in there. You made it all the way to March. Don't do it. Just turn it off and fix it that way. Here's another representation. If you live anywhere where you see these white circles, those are the bullseyes. A lot of folks going to be sitting 8 to 12, and I'm sure Perrysburg and a few of these spots in Wyoming County, maybe a little bit more than that. The ones who get the least right up here along the shoreline and where we have that changeover in the southern tier. 7-day forecast shows it's going to stick around as we don't really get back to the 40s till early next week, guys.
Andy, I can hear the snowblowers all